Hello and welcome to Used Review. Today I've got a very exciting item to show you. Now I purchased this for my children and for ourselves as well actually, and I'll show you in a second. Now this is the again, once again I bought it from Amazon because it's a good deal. Normally it was, I think, about £13.99 and I got it for £5.60, and I've heard on other Facebook medias and think that some people managed to get it for like 60p. But I found the cheapest I found was £5.60 in Amazon. Now this is a brand, I'm sure there are other brands. I think this is made in China most likely to be, and other brands are available. But this one is particularly, I think, MECO LCD writing electronic drawing board. Now this brings back a bit of memory, I must say, because I'll unpack it for you and show you what it looks like. It's already been used by my daughter and she seems to like it quite a lot. Just to show you on the packaging, it says a 12-inch LCD writing tablet. It's got a battery, and I'll show you how, where the battery is. So that says 12-inch, one LCD tablet. Now, when they say it's LCD, I don't know if it's LCD or not, because it's almost like those good old magnetic drawing board that you can get for children. And this is it. This is the LCD screen. As you can see, you can use your hand to draw things on it, but I'll show you how it works in a second. First of all, let me show you the product itself. You've got a little button here to delete anything else on the board. So I'm assuming by now you would have realized it's very much like those, the magnetic one that you can get with the little dots where you've got the pen over it and you sort of raise the magnetic material up and it gives you a little pattern and things that you can draw on it. So this is made of plastic. It seems to just an LCD screen, but it doesn't look anything like the LCD screen on the top. I'm not sure how it operates, so don't ask me about that. You can probably find out yourself. It does have a little battery space here, and I don't know what type of battery it takes, but there's a little screw there that comes off. Pull the battery out, put it back in, and it's got the lock as well, so you cannot rub it by accident, which is quite a good feature to have. Now it does come with a pen. You just poke it from underneath, it pops out. Now I've lost this pen about 3 times already, and I had to look for it. So I recommend putting a string on it or something and putting it somehow against this, so you can still keep it in there where it keeps it safe. But as I said, my daughter lost it about 3 times and I had to go and look for it everywhere around the house trying to find out where the pen's gone to. Now, the way it operates, it's not a LCD screen where you normally, for example, I've got a Note 9 where you can choose the colors and do things on it. So it's a simple, it looks like a magnetic drawing board. That's only, or some people call it a whiteboard, blackboard, whatever you want to call it. It's like almost like a slate feel to it. It does have the feel of LCD on there. Let me put this back onto clear. So you press this, it clears everything up, which is really good. The feature is really good. The idea is really good. And for the price that it is, for children to use, it is brilliant. So just to demonstrate to you, so I want to draw something on this. I'll do it on the opposite end. So I want to do a house. One thing I've noticed, if you press it hard, it does the same. So you can probably see it leaves a black line. It leaves a black line in the middle if you press it too hard. So you've got to just be gentle with it, and it does a good job of it. So if I want to do a little house, let's say, there we go. The door, window, little things like that. You can quietly draw. But what you will notice as well, more I sort of, if I go too fast, it's not colorful as you like it. It would be nice to choose your color, but that becomes a proper LCD drawing, like a tablet. But this is not it. But it is much better updated features than what I was used to when I was growing up, even with the magnetic stuff that you can get. So you can see little shades of different color on here, with the blue on the top, and it sort of changes to make it a bit more interesting. But these color, if I rub it off again, if I put it into the same place, it's still the same color that appears on there. So it's just a different layer of color on there to give it a bit more nicer feel. The drawing itself, we've been using it for a while now, and you can use it for teaching, which is quite good. So what I would normally do is I would ask my, it does have what I've just noted, I don't know if you can see on the screen, it probably doesn't do justice. When I press this, it looks like a flickering thing that it does a couple of times. I don't know if I can put it in a different angle to show you it. So it does have some element of LCD feel to it. And technology, I don't know how it operates. But my daughter decided to use pencil over it in a normal lead pencil and you went over and made some marks on it, but you can quite easily clear that off. So I don't know how durable the screen itself is, but I can still see loads of marks on there from previous use that we already, you know, because we used it for a while now. And you can use your fingers as well if you lose the pen. So you can probably use anything, but you know, it's nice to have a pen, dedicated pen for it. And it does, I mean, over time I can probably see this being scratched, because it's not going to be amazingly those, you know, the phone screens are the way they'll be protected. I don't think it has that sort of thing to it. Now, just to test it for you, I'm just going to put a paper on top to see how well it works over paper, which is good. If I was to put something a bit more thicker, maybe, see, it's just a pressure. I think it works under pressure. So if I put something like what came with on top and did that, nope, it doesn't work as well. So let's try once more time. No, so it is pressure. So it works in a pressure. So that's quite good. You can see how it operates. Faster you go. If I go thicker, I want to do this. So when you're colouring, it's not really a colouring feature it has, as I mentioned. So it sort of changes colour as it goes along. But the best thing is, delete it, you can start again. So you can teach them. I've been teaching my daughter 1, 2, 3, and all I had to do is just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and she has to copy my writing underneath, and she will try to do the same thing underneath. And that makes it interesting. So there are some, you can use it for teaching younger children. You can have fun with it yourself. You can even play noughts and crosses that I normally did with them. I played noughts and crosses, it was really good. So there are elements of it, it's really good, which I suggest. So, but for the price it is, I highly recommend it. So this is the quick review of, just to show you how well it's been. I mean, it's quite thin. How many millimeters shall I say? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 millimeters maybe. The pen itself is just a normal plastic pen. That's about 5 mil in thick, and wide as well, about a bit more than 5 mil. And it is 12-inch screen, and you just literally click it back on and you're done. Press the button and it clears it off from the top. I'm just surprised how it operates. As I say, it is a grade up from what we used to in the past with the magnetic ones, where you can draw things with a magnetic pen or something and does little square blocks everywhere, and you have to wipe it off with something underneath it, pull across, and it sort of separates them again, puts the magnet parts or whatever it is, metal parts maybe, just down. So it's nothing like that. It does have that LCD feel to it. That's probably why they named it this, but I don't know the technology behind it. I just want to show you that it is really good and it's worth getting for children. I've got a pink version. I think they do come in different colors, and I'll show you that now. I mean, it's got blue. They're the color options. You've got black, blue, red, whatever that color is, and then orange or pink. It looks like orange on here, but it's more pink like this one. So the weight of net weight is, I think, 22.8 kg according to this. Gross weight. Flexible LCD panel, so it's quite flexible and it seems to work really well. The button battery is CR2025, so it's probably worth storing some of those when you need it, when you can just replace it quite easily. What is surprising, it doesn't say the brand itself or who made it on here, but as I've already mentioned to you, the one that I bought is made by MECO, so it's MECO. Low battery consumption, indicates a multicolor. Now this way is a bit dodgy, is probably the word to use, because it's not multicolor, because it doesn't show you can't choose the color that you want and draw it, which would have been amazing, but it's not like that. So I'll leave you to decide if you like it or not, but we're having a good use with it. So I'll give it a thumbs up for this, and I wouldn't probably buy another one because I only have one little child. Maybe if it gets ruined or something, I might get another one for a really cheap price to use again. So overall, it is a good product to use, and you can get from Amazon, probably eBay as well, but I tend to buy from Amazon because it comes literally the next day. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to bring some more products I bought recently. As being locked down, I've been buying a lot of stuff. It's like big crazy shopping spree that I went on. Nothing better to do but to do shopping. So I'll be buying loads of this stuff, and I'll show you things I bought previously, and just so you can enjoy it. Thank you.